So you just found a bag full of comics that I lent you years ago.
I don't know about years.
It was at least a year.
Yeah, probably. It was behind a. It was behind a bookshelf or something.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Was
Further
it on-
moves sometimes.
Was it on that bag?
No, it was all separate.
Oh, okay.
You're like, this is stuff I bought and never read.
Yes.
Which I would say, why would you lend me that stuff before you read it?
Like, I feel like I got it like at a con and just left it here accidentally.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, God!
I'm on fire.
Is it gonna blow up? Is...
Oh, no.
Is it...
Oh, it's left a trail of fire. Oh.
Yay!
That's pretty cool.
I was like this when I got here.
This is the place. Time to get some pics of the leaders.
Sell them to TMZ. Get some sweet earning money, cha-ching.
What?
Shut up. We're passing car parts on the floor.
It's like the first 5 issues of Hell Yeah in that bag that you found.
Which sounds like an awful comic.
It's... I don't know. I really liked it when it came out. I don't even know if it's still going on.
Oh, I can't imagine.
It's not bad.
Hell yeah, it is.
God damn.
One might say it's a far cry from the
I
level of
fucking
quality
knew
that
it.
you're hoping for.
Fucking knew it. You went an entire episode without saying it, so you had to get it in right at the beginning of this one. Oh, there's a guy.
I don't care how many.
Hello, gentlemen.
I'm still one of you.
I mean... No, that was right. Is this really how they get around?
Yeah, I
By
guess.
zip lines? Like, I thought we were just using, like, power cables to slide down, like, when we weren't supposed to, you know?
Like, maybe they should at least have, like, cable cars or something.
Yeah. I don't know, it is pretty badass. Zip lining around.
Zip zap lining around.
Yeah.
All around town.
Here's a good place to watch.
Should kill that guy.
Nah, he's fine. I'm dressed like him. He doesn't know. Nothing suspicious here.
They're all so fuzzy.
That's the roll sheet.
It what? It is?
Where?
I think that guy woke up.
Find something to blow that truck so he can't get away.
Looks like you should kill that guy. Zip!
Zip lining around.
What the? Holy shit!
Ah,
Stop the pirates, find an RPG and shoot their 4x4.
there it is.
The RPG.
Shit, they're leaving. I gotta stop them.
Run! Move! Move and run. Were you supposed to shoot that?
Them, yeah.
Do it?
Man,
Yes.
Good.
I
Run!
think. Maybe. I'm zip lining into fire! Yay, I did it.
Yay. Now live.
That's the hard part.
He's not dead.
Gotta take out the alarm.
Do you? They all know you're here. You blew up a bridge.
Not my finest moment.
No. No, not your finest. Man. Zip lines and rocket launcher. That should be the name of a game.
Zip lines and rocket launchers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta get my hands on it.
There've been worse names. Ratchet and Clank? What even is that?
Ratchet, that game's amazing!
Yeah, but you know what?
It's the name of 2
Oh,
characters!
is it? I don't know. I don't know.
You've never played
What's
it!
a Clank? What's a? Is
He's a robot!
Ratchet's a tool. Is it about like a giant wrench man and his?
Yes, kind of! Your wrench is your primary weapon. Also, they're making a movie.
Leaving. I gotta stop them.
I missed.
Damn! Do it again.
Working on it.
Hurry!
There we go.
3 seconds to spare.
Is that all I had left?
Yes.
Wow.
3 red seconds. Should shoot rockets at these people.
I think I'm trying to get my old gun back. But yeah, I should have just shot rockets at them. Oh!
Oh no. You could have deployed
I'm
a
alive!
wingsuit.
See? Didn't destroy the alarms. All the alarms are going off.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem.
That's not the problem.
That's the problem.
The problem is they're shooting at you. And they know you're there because of explosions.
So I gotta get back up there.
Can you just shoot another rocket at it?
I need to get the roll sheet.
Do you?
Yes, which was for some reason not disintegrated by that rocket.
Should have at least blown away.
A strong breeze took it.
Oops.
What was that?
That was their boss,
Oh,
moving at the roll sheet.
Their hysterical boss.
I know, I'll go right up there. Oh no, I can't. Oh, what? That's weird.
I did it!
Idiot.
This game is destroying us.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Die.
Okay.
Oh, dark. You should throw grenades. You won't though.
This... Stop.
What?
Never mind.
What? Where'd he come from? You have the roll sheet?
Now I do.
This doesn't look good. I've gotta get out of here.
Jump! Whee! You could have glided further.
Yeah, I
than
could have.
Do it again! Quick, Rob! Good job.
Yeah!
Land right on that car and die.
I always deploy the parachute too prematurely.
Safe.
Yep. It happens to everybody. I mean, none of those guys are gonna come looking for you.
No.
Sam, I did it. I have the roll sheet.
Good. I will alert Hoyt. Expect a rendezvous. Get into character and present yourself at the gate to his compound.
Perfect driving.
So I guess we're gonna get this tower and then go to Hoyt's compound.
Or I might just fast travel to it. It's down. It's down.
You don't
There it
know.
is.
How would you know?
I saw it.
Oh!
Oh.
Tower.
Heading to a tower.
Even though the compound is closer.
Yeah. And we've done like 3 missions without seeing where we're going.
Yeah.
I hate me.
Remember that time you had that dream where Batman was trying to help you deal with all your issues?
Yes.
And he was like, oh,
Because I kept getting phone calls from someone who was very rude, and then it turned out to be me. Batman was helping me solve the case, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go."
I thought I had issues.
This is messed up.
This is a little heavy. Oh, is that mountain? Oh, man.
Don't worry, going straight for it.
Oh.
Is this bridge gonna screw me up? No! Awesome.
This is never gonna work. What? Did you see that tree?
No.
You didn't see that tree fade into reality gradually?
No.
It started with the tops of the leaves.
That is strange.
The tree stick was the last part. The trunk!
The trunk!
Yeah.
The tree stick?
The tree stick. Yeah. You know, the part of the tree that's made of wood.
Yeah. All of it.
No, leaves aren't made of wood. Could you imagine if we found out one day that leaves actually were made of wood and we've been lied to all this time?
What? What just happened?
Hey, you threw a grenade, thanks.
Oh, I remember. I was playing Dying Light before this. And in Dying Light, right bumper is jump. Which is fucking
That's weird.
stupid.
Can you change that?
Probably. I haven't looked. I shouldn't have to, though. It should be a normal button.
Do you have weird controls that are, like, oddly accessible?
What do you mean?
Like, instead of a jump being a regular button, is what would normally be the jump button the, like, do weird hand gestures button?
No, it like pings the area to see enemies and stuff like that.
That sounds like a good bumper button.
Yeah, it is. I feel bad. When I left Walmart, there was a guy who I worked with. When I left that job I used to work at, there was a guy.
You're really good at hiding all your places of employment.
I know. But there was a guy, he had a PlayStation 4, and we were kind of friendly, but, like, he was the best friend I had at work. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't want to see him ever again. It's just, and like, he talked me into buying Dying Light. He said it was really good and he wanted to play with me. And like, the day I quit, I texted him, I was like, don't worry, we'll still talk all the time on PlayStation 4. Then, after I sent that, I blocked him from my phone, went on PlayStation 4 and unfriended and blocked him.
Why would you even say it to him in the first place?
Because he was like, I'm gonna miss you, man. I was like, we'll still talk. It's like,
You should have been like, don't worry, I'll work here again in 6 months. How the hell do you get up there? Oh yeah,
Gotta get over
I
there.
remember now.
Oh, okay. It always throws me off when you have to go down.
You have to crouch on this Assassin's Creed eagle perch. Do you like Dying Light?
Yeah, I do. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. There it is! Yay!
The voice acting is awful, though.
Wow. Is it better than this?
This is good voice acting, I think.
Well, Brody.
Brody's good, yeah.
Brody's
Yeah.
not good. Our character in this game?
Yeah.
You like him?
Yeah.
Uh,
You said Brody's good. I said, yeah, Brody's good. Brody's not good!
You fell for my trap. My elaborate trap.
It's like duck season and rabbit season.
Brody's got fire!
Yeah, it's weird. Like, in Dying Light, it's either really, really great, and then there are people who are just the worst.
All the zombies just say, blah, zombie, blah, blah.
Yeah, exactly.
Blah.
You know, we were talking about Shadow of Mordor before.
Uh-huh.
That game's, like, it won, like, every award, and, like, Giant Bomb made it their Game of the Year for 2014.
Yes.
I don't get the hype.
No?
It's okay.
Did you finish it?
No. Like,
Hey, that's the problem.
I don't know, if a game doesn't keep me interested long enough to finish it, that's not my problem.
How much of it did you play?
5-6 hours? A good chunk of it.
Get back to me once you've played 49 and a half.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't know. You could just run around aimlessly and not do anything.
That's true.
Jason,
Oh, hey, Dennis.
how goes the mission to kill Hoyt?
I'm stronger than ever. Let Citra know that he's as good as mine.
Do not worry. I am always at your side.
The instant we start playing new content for this game, we're gonna have to have like a knife fight with Dennis for Citra's like honor or something.
He just called to say, I'm always with your girlfriend.
You get one shot at this. Come.
Ah, my ear fell out.
This is faster.
Thank you, Sam. Take a cigarette break. You, sit. Where's this list of traitors on your photos?
Here.
That's great work, kid. Yeah, join me for a celebratory cohiba. That was quite a show down there.
I don't really smoke.
Oh, you're concerned about cancer. That's good shit. Cancer won't be what kills you. So, you look like you want to be in my inner circle, Foster. But you know, I can read people. And you're a floater. You jump from job to job and never commit.
Nothing's satisfied me yet.
Well,
He's certainly acting like a foster.
you know the real secret to keeping employees
Was that the
happy?
Foster Shuffle or something?
Fear. So, hobbies. Cooking, painting, movies, crystal meth. What are yours?
One of these things is
I like
not
to
like
hunt.
the other.
I'm a hunter myself. The noblest of professions.
Killing innocent animals for
You know, I
fun.
like to hunt real game. I can offer you travel to slave markets in Rio, Hong Kong, New York. This is a global enterprise. Globalization is the future. Bringing things from far away to me. Look at American industry. They put a 1, 2, 3 on a contact lens, so when I'm going to place it in my eye, I can tell whether it's inside out. Now, why 1, 2, 3 and not ABC? That way they can export it around the globe and straight to me. And guess what happens when I'm wearing it?
You don't see the 1, 2, 3?
Isn't that fucking amazing? That's progress right there. That is civilization. But you know, some guys, they just don't get it. You see that boat out there? I'm holding it and the people on board for ransom. But the customer, he just doesn't want to negotiate outside country lines. Bah. See, I prefer the European recordings. The brass sections in American orchestras are too bombastic.
You wouldn't want to be too bombastic.
Activate fast, right there. I ensure our slaves come from around the globe. And just like that little contact lens, my product is universal. Now, there's something I'd like you to do for me. I have a prisoner downstairs. I want you to find out who he is, who his benefactors are. Then, I want you to beat him until he can't stand up. I'll send Sam with you.
All right.
Oh, I'll keep my eye on the camera feed. I so rarely get to watch another professional at work. Hey! Don't disappoint me.
I mean, he's not a bad villain character.
But he's not Voss.
Yeah.
Boss is dead. Some kid named Jason Brody popped up. You're with Sam.
Now these random NPCs get dialogue.
Yeah.
How did Hood get that?
He's not coming to my pilot ceremony next month. Dude, you know your brother's always doing his own shit, right?
Well, I guess we're gonna find the last part of our party.
They might have just... Is it the last part of our fight?
I
We keep
don't know.
thinking that.
I thought we found all of his brothers like 8 times.
He has so many brothers.
Smile. You're on camera. Here's a prisoner for interrogation. Fuck. Riley. Who are you? What's your name? What? Your name? Riley Brody! Oh my god. Who brought you to this island? My brother. And where is Jason now? Where?
Hurry up!
Does he think you're dead? Who do you work for?
I ask the questions. Where are the 4 people he stole?
I don't know. I just want to get out of here. The camera has been suspended on loop for 38 seconds. Riley. What, Jason? You're alive. What the fuck? Are you with them?
No, I'm getting you out.
Okay. Well, where's Grant?
He's not here, but I am.
26 seconds.
Okay, we're leaving now.
9. If you do that, you might as well shoot him yourself. We must sabotage. Want to kill Hoyt.
You and I distract the guards. Riley runs.
But 9. He'll never make it out of the building.
Listen to him, okay? I can't move from here, man.
9 seconds. You must hurt him, or Hoyt will know.
Are you saying 9 as in no, or 9? Okay, never mind.
I'm unclear as to how many seconds we have. Are we being recorded yet?
Oh, I forgot I had to actually do it.
It's like it was less satisfying than when we killed that guy at the end of First Light. Remember, like, press button for revenge.
Yeah. For a second, I was like, we played First Light.
Yeah. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
May have been our best work.
Who have I become? That's enough. Leave him. He's the best poker player I've ever met.
I've met
I
2.
need a drink.
Counting myself.
Hey, great work getting his name. Inspired use of the carrot and the stick. I got a good feeling about you, kid. Listen, I want you to come and play some poker with me. Sam, you're also invited. We'll discuss business.
Let me know when. I'm free anytime.
Good. Beautiful. I'll make sure Sam gives you the information. Poker night!
I so rarely have friends.
They still count if I'm paying them, right?
They're all the better.
I have a plan in place. First, we disable Hoyt's communication network, and then we explode his fuel depot. The chaos in his Gestapo will allow us to execute him at the poker game and save Riley. That's the scoot, yeah?
Yeah, very.
Meet me at the fuel depot after pulling the plug on the comm center. This will render Hoyt's men deaf and dumb, yeah?
Okay, so first of all, we spent a lot of hours gradually fixing and improving Hoyt's communication network.
And then we killed some people who were planning on betraying him.
Yeah.
Because we're a hero.
Yeah. Oh, everything's... Why do they have these?
I don't know. Everything's got a move, only you can find it. Well, fuck it. I guess they represent, like, chapter ends and stuff like that.
Do they?
I think so.
Alright.
There's large events happening in the game. I'm
Look
walking
at
on
this.
a railing.
This is basically a Tony Hawk game.
It's practically.
Wow, you wiped out hard.
Oh, that was
You're like 2 feet
gnarly,
off the ground.
bro.
2 feet.
There's that screaming again. This car looks fine.
This is the same piece of shit car you got here in. Are we driving to the poker game now, or are we doing?
Good question. Did the car just die? Okay. Just stopped for some reason that we will never know.
It looks like you might hit it with a cherry picker or something.
shut up.
Past trauma.
Yeah, that really messed me up. Isn't that serious car accident you had hysterical?
Oh, it wasn't serious.
My car was totaled.
Yeah.
Remember when I told Jeremy that, and he was like, "Did you get cherries on you?" And I was like, "You don't know what a cherry picker is, do you?" He was like, "I assumed it was a man who had a truck full of cherries."
So he assumed it was that scene from Back to the Future.
Yes.
Where like he runs into the manure truck, only it's a truck full of cherries.
Yes. And I was like, "No, it's one of those trucks that you like people use to lift them up and work on power lines and stuff." It's like, "Oh, I always called those elevator cars."
That's a great name.
I think I'm trapped in this room.
There it is. No? Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Caw, that's why.
If we turned around right now, you would be like 10 feet away from that place.
Good thing I'm not turning around.
Right. Time to unplug Hoyt's phones.
Land on the tiger.
I hope you do.
Hello, Sam.
In order to halt the communication between the privateers, you must blow the satellite dish. Pass through the bunkers underneath.
Oh, I got blow up the satellite dish. I remember this.
Will be the only way. Then you need a lift out. The fuel depot can wait. I will come pick you up and save some C4 for that big metal door blocking the bunker entrance. Yeah.
I shouldn't have gotten
It's supposed to
down.
be a restricted area. I'm not supposed to be here, so I don't think this uniform is gonna
If
help.
only you somehow could have flown to the top of this. Oh wait, you did and were.
I didn't get that much height.
You saw that rocket launcher?
No.
That sucks.
They all see me, but because I'm just outside the restricted area, they're not doing anything. It's a lot of people.
Yeah. Don't worry, you have rocks.
It's true.
Oh.
Make some med kits.
I think you're guessing at what you're doing.
I knew. I grabbed a green leaf and then went into crafting. Of course I was gonna make a med kit.
Maybe you wanted to craft bullets.
That'd be cool. You get enough leaves, you can make a bullet.
Yeah. It'd be like 999 leaves, make one bullet.
Man, it's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife.
Wow. You know what? No, you can cut shit with a spoon. You just can't spoon stuff with a knife.
That whole song is full of lies.
What song?
Oh my god.
What?
It's a line from the song Ironic. The way you reacted,
that?
I assumed you knew.
No. Oh, is that like it's rain on your wedding
It's like
day?
rain on your wedding day. None of those are ironic, though.
Yeah, that's an inconvenience.
Yeah.
A free ride when you already paid. Like, that one could be kind of ironic. That one's alright.
Yeah.
It's like, I paid for my ride. Oh, this was complimentary. Oh, well, shit.
And then she, like, tells the story of the guy who was afraid of flying, and then he goes on a plane and it crashes. And it's like, that's just sad.
And then she went off to be God in New Jersey.
Yeah. Never knowing the meaning of irony.
Although she did open her mouth and it made people's heads blow up.
That's true.
Which is kind of true for Alanis Morissette music.
I used to have her CD.
Has she done more than one?
Probably not. No, she must have. I had Jagged Little Pill. That's the one that had Ironic on it. And, You Ought to Know. The song about the guy from Full House.
What?
Dave Coulier.
Okay.
It's like you know Dave Coulier.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I used to like that show.
Yeah, she wrote this like really powerful like love song like you fucked me over, why am I mad, you ought to know. Like it's really powerful and like heavy, and like everyone was like, man, this is so passionate. Who's this song about? And then it comes out years later, it was about Dave Coulier because they had a bad breakup.
Huh. She was dating Dave Coulier?
Yes.
Was she dating Mr. Woodchuck too, or just Dave Coulier?
I'd imagine that's what he calls his penis.
Oh.
So probably both. You know, on that show with the Olsen quadruplets.
Yeah.
That show was weird. Like looking
Full
back
House?
at looking back at it, it's like Bob Saget, the most disgusting comedian to ever live, is raising a child.
He's
with-
also a super neat freak.
in real life.
No, in the.
Oh, okay. And I don't know. Like I've seen all of them like talk in, and like the Olsen twins are train wrecks now.
Are they?
Yeah. So like, I don't know. It was such a nice, happy show, and then behind the scenes, everything is just horrible.
I haven't seen or heard of the Olsen twins since, like, one of them started going to some college in New York a bunch of years ago. And then somebody made teachers saying, like, Mary Kate took my spot at, like, college of whatever.
No, they're just like, I don't know. They're like anorexic looking.
Yeah.
It's such like a, like what was happening behind the scenes of that show?
I don't know.
It's like how they used to have those Batman 66 orgies.
God. I like the fact that in one foul swoop, their sister is going to completely eclipse them.
What?
I forget. I don't know what her name is, but the Olsens.
Oh
have a
yeah, they have
sister.
another sister.
Yeah, and she's gonna be Scarlet Witch in the Avengers movie.
Oh, awesome!
Yep.
That's who that was.
Yep.
Cool.
It's like Elizabeth Olsen or something like that.
Good for her. She kind of seemed to avoid
Yay!
all the crazy. Well, it's an armored guy. So.
Whatever. Grenade. Oh!
I do have the rocket launcher.
Well, what the fuck is your problem?
There was a girl in Powers that I swore was an Olsen quadruplet, but turned out to just be some Russian model.
You should be solving a lot more of these problems with rockets. I don't know what's, I think that guy up there should get rocketed.
I might be out of rockets.
That's impossible.
I should heal.
Those doors are made of steel.
Showed that dead alarm who's boss.
Yeah. No, blow it up right there. Don't even move. Didn't hear it.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, go there. Why not? Why not?
He's pointing.
He wants you to go here.
Yeah.
Are they gonna chase you, or is that more like a... Oh.
Oh, that answers that.
So you didn't actually have to kill any of these people.
No, but it helped.
Ah! Look, it's that weapon we don't know how to use.
That's right. Like it must be this. Nope, that's rocks.
Oh, God!
Head! Oh!
No!
Damn it!
Well, drat.
Man. It's not easy talking over these.
No?
It's much easier when we're playing.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think so.
See, his head peeking out.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't know if they see me.
Get up real quick.
Grenade out!
Yep.
They see me.
He just threw a grenade. I think you did too.
Yeah, I think I did too.
You're on so much fire right now.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I took down 3 people in a row. Oh my
should
god,
heal.
my man, fine.
You should heal a lot. Come on. Come on. Come on.
The healing button is the same as the put out fire button.
You say it all the time and it's never true.
But it is!
Uh-huh.
And it's also true that the switch guns button is the same as the search people button.
That's just poor game design. Worst game ever. This is the worst game of 2015.
Yes! Smooth.
You hit that wall so much.
Nobody suspects a thing.
What's the thing?
Probably over by the enemies.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Full ammo? Okay, alright.
Okay.
Ah! Oh!
Bye. Oh, did you see all their parts?
Yeah. You happy I'm using grenades now?
I am a lot.
Also, those things.
Those count. Those are
Multi-ball.
grenades.
Multi-ball. Everything that explodes is not a grenade.
It is. Those explosive barrels.
Grenades. Big grenades.
If it explodes and you throw it, it's a grenade. That's where I'll draw my line in the sand.
What about the bombs in Mario?
That's different. They're alive.
But you throw them and they explode.
No, they can walk
By
around.
definition.
They walk around though. Grenades don't have the option of walking. They rely on you. That's your part in their symbiotic relationship with man. They've evolved that way.
Oh my god. I'm getting rid of the rocket launcher.
No.
It's too late, it's gone. Even though it's right there, but no, it's gone. Oh! Grenade!
Did you see him throw that grenade at you? That's awesome.
Oh, bad idea. Don't melee the fire guy.
Yeah, you need to use a water type against him. Is a Charmander hot? Like, if you went to like pick one up, like would your hands get really warm?
I don't know. I would assume that its tail is constantly on fire.
Well, yeah, but like,
So,
would it matter if it liked you or not?
Like, could it cool down its flame?
I mean, like if you're some stranger and he's like, "Who's this guy?" and you tried to pick it up, it would just like increase its overall body temperature, so it was like hot to the touch. I'm like, I can't pick up this Charmander. Whereas if it's your Charmander, it's like, oh hey man, cool, here, let's up. I want to go on the counter, and then you could pick him up, and it would just be like picking up a dog. Like it would be fun.
Yeah. I don't know. Did they ever discuss that in Pokemon when Charizard was being a prick to him?
I don't know. That would be when it would come up, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That was so long ago, though. And Ash is still the same age.
Every time he would have a Pokemon fight, Charizard would just come out and be an asshole.
Yeah.
And just like lie around in the sun on a rock. Hey, good.
Kicked that barrel's ass. Yeah, I remember that. Like, he was too high a level for Ash to train or something.
Which I really like the fact that they use that in the show.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the thing that always comes up in the game, but I've never had it happen to me.
I just never, like, would use them at that point, you know? I'm so OCD about Pokemon that all my Pokemon need to be the same level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I've only beaten one of them.
Nice.
And it's just... So, like, if one of them was too high a level, I was like, okay, I'll just train the others to get to that level. And by the time it was at that point, I could beat whatever trainer was giving me the badge that allowed me to train them.
You must love the XP share.
I did. It was fantastic. I'm playing SMT4, and that has a similar feature.
Yeah, can you explain to me? Because, alright, what is that game? Like, in every respect, is it 3D? Is it side-scroller? Is it a fighting game? Is it like a character action game?
It is, it's a JRPG.
Okay.
It's very similar to Pokemon.
Okay.
It's 3D. Like, it has really good graphics when you're just walking around in the 3D world.
Okay.
And then you will stumble upon a fight, kind of. It's not like randomly. You can see the monsters and where they are, so you can get like a sneak attack and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then you go into battle, and you have your demons fight the demons.
And it's a turn-based.
Yeah.
Thing? This sounds exactly like Persona.
I think it's in the same Persona universe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Interesting.
You're about to have 0 bars.
Yeah, I remember them saying that in the Best Friend cast.
That's it. The C4's in place. Where are you?
Heal!
The cavalry is coming, my friend.
There we go.
Defend those explosives until I get there, and everything will be A-okay.
Get the sniper, get the sniper, get the sniper, get the sniper.
And you can, like, breed your demons to make new demons.
That same thing in Persona.
Yeah.
Like the only way, like you can find new personas, but the only way to change, like you can also like merge them into other ones.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But they're called personas in that?
Yeah.
In this, they're just straight up demons.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really cool how, like, there's no, like, Pokeballs or anything like that. You just have to talk to them and convince them to join you.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Alright.
And it's kind of like, I don't know. Like, there was one I was owning so bad that he was like, please stop, don't kill me, I'll do whatever you want. I was like, would you join my team? He was like, yay!
With Persona, like the reason they're called personas is like they are a physical expression of some aspect of yourself that you had to come to terms with.
Okay. That's cool.
And it's like whenever like one of your that was fast. Whenever one of your party gets their persona for the first time, it always turns into a huge boss fight first because they at first reject it and it turns into a horrific monster. Then you have to beat the shit out of it, and then they have to be like, you know, I really didn't want to believe that I had these thoughts, but you know, you're part of me. Come on, let's go get like a sundae or something.
That's so cool.
And then it turns into like a more benign form of itself, and now it's their persona.
Nice.
God, I want to be playing that right now instead of doing this.
This is the end of the video.
Fuck!